So welcome back students. So today I will discuss the abiotic component, that is the unit third of this ecosystem. So abiotic components, we know that the ecosystem having the two component, that is one abiotic and another is the biotic, and the abiotic and the biotic has a correlated to each other. So without the abiotic components, only biotic components cannot be survive, and as well as the vice versa, means the biotic component is not survive alone without the abiotic components. So the biotic and the abiotic component is required for the all the living beings and the microorganisms as well. Okay, so now the abiotic component we have discussed that those are the substances, means those are the inorganics, and the some organic components are called the abiotic components. In the case of abiotic components, the inorganic substances like that your all the gases and light, water, heat, temperatures. So these are, and some other important factor that is required, that is the soil and the soil formations. Okay students, so the abiotic components are the basic important aspect, that is one the climatic aspect and the adiaphilic factors or the adiaphilic aspects. Okay, so the adiaphilic factor that is basically refers to the soil, and the climatic factor basically deals with the air, water, light, temperature and the humidity. So now the thing is the air. In case of abiotic component, the air basically the envelope of air that basically surrounds the earth, that is called the atmosphere. Okay, so basically in air consists of different kinds of gases like the nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, some of the inert gases like argon, helium also is present, some of the water vapors also present. So the these 4 or 5 components, the nitrogen abundance that is most is very huge amount, like 78%. Oxygen is almost near about 1 to 22%. Carbon dioxide is 0.03 to 0.04%, and the other gases is like that 1%. So this is total 100%. So air basically found in everywhere. Okay, so in our atmosphere containing the air. So now coming to the point, so how atmosphere protects the total ecosystems, how they balanced out. So if you want to know how to control our atmosphere, how to save our organisms, plants and other animals, so atmosphere has a great role, because our atmosphere having the 4 layers. If it is not there, so certain kind of things may become. So the atmosphere required, or you can say that the atmosphere having is a in a 4 important parts, and the 4 important parts are like the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and the thermosphere. Basically, so where we are belonging, and above us, that is the troposphere, so up to the 18 or 16 kilometer extended, and it has the highest density. Basically the most of the reason of this highest density, that is the many kind of particle is there, water vapor is there, different kind of inert gases is also there. So they are make the high densities or highest densities, and the most important thing, most of the atmospheric air is present in this region. So troposphere is the most important thing. So after the troposphere, the next zone, that is region will come, that is stratosphere. So stratosphere up to 10 to 60 kilometer, and it may be extend up to 80 to 82 kilometers, and if the density is less than the troposphere. And basically the main or aspects, or you can say that the main purpose of the stratosphere, or the importance of this atmosphere, that is it contains the ozone layer, ozonosphere. So it having the ozonosphere, and this ozonosphere basically protects the very harmful UV rays and save our life. So because we know that UV rays is very harmful, and it may sometimes disease causes like cancers may cause. So stratosphere is save us from this dangerous UV rays. And after the stratosphere, that is the mesosphere will come, and this mesosphere is 60 to 100 kilometers, and its density is too much low, and it protects the very celestial rocky masses. Celestial rocky masses means some of the particles are coming from in like that, very small things, rocks things, and some of the celestial rocky means in Bengali is called like that grohanu. So this kind of things will come from the from the upper zones, so from the our this whole galaxies. So different kinds of stars and some of the planet is there, and from there this kind of thing will come. So mesosphere basically shape to this kind of things. So we don't know how they are the very sometimes they are very hard. Okay, if it is the mesosphere is not there, so it directly come on the our earth. So harmful things or some of the other phenomenal it may be arise. So mesosphere shape to these things. Okay, and after the mesosphere, the another zone is there, that is called the thermosphere, and it is extended to 100 km upwards, and its density is extremely low. So basically the thermosphere, all the atoms occur in the ionized form. That means in these particular regions the atoms will be ionized. We know that state having the four, that is a plasma state, and this plasma state, so everything will be converted into ionized form. So that time the electricities may be conduct. So in these particular things the ionized things is there, so that means their free electron is there. So if it is their free electron, so the electricity is 100% is there, and some of the radio waves is there. So radio, we are communicated through these radio waves, that is the long waves. So this radio waves basically, so one kind of long wave rays. So this rays having some harmful radiations also. So this basically the thermosphere control or this shape these things. So these are the four different kinds of region. Basically they are shaped to us and to balance the ecosystem. So this is the total atmosphere, and the total atmosphere, that is the air up to they are extended. And because we know that this is the important part of the abiotic system as well as the ecosystems. So if it is there some of the harmful rays, so the global warming must be there. The global warming, we know that the different kinds of rays is coming, and the different kinds of rays are being absorbed our earth. But some of the rays are not absorbed by our earth, they are directly reflect, and that time some of the gases has trapped this kind of energies, and to is make the so much hot and weather, and that become the greenhouse effect. And this greenhouse effect and make the global warming, because this is the much very dangerous for us, because nowadays environmental is being polluted because the high population density as well as the very kind of different kinds of another human activities. So this global warming is coming. Or so if the global warming is too much, so that time so environment will be polluted, the different kinds of organisms will not be survived, animal and human is not survived. So some of the very drastic things will may come. So that is the very bad for environment, as well as the risk factor will come there. So the global warming is very dangerous. So this is the abiotic component. So next video I will discuss details about these abiotic components and some of the adaphic factors. Okay, so till then, thank you.